For better.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Guys, truth be told, I don't know what to say at this point, all right? Because I talk to you day in and day out about creating your own reality. As a man, you have to focus on creating a life for yourself. Because if you allow other people to create it for you, then you will never be your most joyous or your most happiest. And in fact, you'll be living by the coattails of some reality that they created for you. Do you want to be a lemming or do you want to be a man? Y'all probably like, what the hell is good old MTR talking about? Well, I just uploaded something to my Instagram that I wanted to be able to go over. Now, these are real people at a real wedding exchanging real wedding vows. Pay attention to what happens during said vow exchange.
For better.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Now we're going to go over this one more time again because I want you guys to be on the same page with me for this entire discussion. Let's watch again.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again?
Hold up, before she answers no to the repeat, my G. This is something that you talked about with her into counseling. Actually, let me talk to the pastor real quick. This is something that you guys talked about within marriage counseling. You obviously identified that it was a particular problem. And apparently she was able to leave the room and he was able to relieve the room without a resolution to this particular problem. Or at the point of wedding vow, she has now backed out on the verbal contract that she had made with this man prior. As an officiator of the wedding, I would have been like, I don't feel comfortable officiating this anymore. But I know that you're getting paid at the end of the day. So why do you care? Now, while I say all this, do understand that most of my smoke is not for the pastor. Most of my smoke is actually for the young man. Mind you, laughing about this right now, but she's the exact same personality type that you should never reward with marriage. You, my friend, are about to marry a tyrant. This is someone that is forever going to be an arguer. They will forever be a disagreeer. These are the type of strong, independent queens are forever contrarians. They always say no or think of a way to say no before that they say yes. But here you are, ready to give your life to this woman on your wedding day. And on your wedding day, she questions the word obey in front of a pastor in a church where it's written in the Bible.
If Jesus can't save these fools, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
But I'm not done yet, but let's proceed.
And you want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
You laughing now, my G, but I guarantee you that you're going to cry later. The only people that should be laughing right now is divorce lawyers, laughing all the way to the bank before the ink even dries on your divorce contract. This young woman has the sheer and utter audacity to embarrass not only him, but his friends in attendance, his family that's in attendance, the pastor that's in attendance, and the will of God on top of that. And why? Because she's a modern ass woman that's been fed all these feminist lies that thinks that being cooperative to a man in a marriage is by some stretch means of the imagination a death sentence. And here you go falling in line with it, hook, line, and sinker. One of my biggest issues with modern women today is that they want men, modern men, to still fulfill all of their masculine obligations and duties while they will no longer fulfill all their feminine duties to go along with it. Case in point, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You and your wife are laying in bed. Bump goes in the night. There's someone downstairs that is looking to rob and to steal. Who is required to go downstairs and fight to the death? The man is. But that same man on his wedding day couldn't get that same woman to say, yes, I will obey. Yes, I will submit. Yes, I will be cooperative. Tell me, how is this a fair deal to all 32.1 women that follow this channel right here? Write down in the description box, the comment box down below. What benefit is there a man in modern times today to get married? Because I just don't see it. It seems as if getting married today is a reward for a woman. But why would a man want to reward women with this type of attitude, wearing their strong independence as if it's a badge of honor when you're supposed to be in a together mindset? Decades of Disney, decades of Barbie, decades of all of this feminism, modern, I'm a boss, be queen, this, that, and the third, city girl, woo, all that shit right there has completely infected your minds. And I'm just tired of all the bullshit, because we talk about all of this ad nauseum, but y'all continue to ignore this. But at the same junction, you wonder why your strength through your independence leaves y'all single and alone. Tell me, how does that not make sense? Because men watching content like this right here are getting their goddamn passports ready. My G, listen to me. If I had an opportunity to talk to you right now, the guy that's on the screen right here, please do not have children with this woman. It'll be one of the worst decisions that you make in your life. Setting yourself up for marriage. You lose your leverage. She's demonstrated to you right here that you will have no leverage. The reason why I talk with so much passion in my voice when I'm watching things like this happen is because I get y'all emails. I see them. I can't respond to all of them. What emails am I talking about? These men that are going through divorce. These men that are ready to end themselves because of what they're being put through, that they're being ripped from their kids, that they have alimony and child support that they cannot keep up with, that they are on the brink of getting locked up. I see them, only but so much that I can do. So when I see ish like this about to happen, I become empathetic to the things that I know that can happen, especially when it's as prevalent as what she is showing unabashedly. For the life of me, why is none of his friends stepping up and saying something? For the life of me, why is his father not saying something? For the life of me, why is his mother not saying something? If anybody recognized, it should be his mama. The women, the older women, are the first to recognize the bullshit of these modern ass women. And I sit back and I look, and behind his smile and his laugh, there's an emptiness there. There's a societal need created by your media today that says you are not a man until you get married. You are not a man until you have a family. So it causes a lot of young men to rush into something that they know for damn sure that they should not. Gentlemen, listen to me. You only have a finite amount of time on this planet, and looking at my life and the things that are happening around me, the people that have died around me, it continues to remind me that I have to create a reality for myself that is worth living. And I'll be for goddamn if I will sacrifice myself to this ongoing narrative of you are not a man or you are not a mature man until you do something defined by women, or just feminist media that you didn't even realize was feminist media. I refuse to have my life governed by them. Understand yourself, understand your purpose, know what makes you tick, know what you will tolerate and what you should not tolerate from these women today, or simply suffer the lifelong consequences. Just as quick and easy as she was to say, I will not cooperate or I will not obey, is just as quick and easy as you should have walked off that altar. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What you guys think about today's video? If you agree, or you do not, let me know down in the comment box down below. I think this one should make for fruitful conversation. At the end of the day, these modern ass women today won't hesitate to obey their boss, their manager. They won't hesitate to obey the police. They won't hesitate to obey systems or authority or the government, but they don't want to obey who's supposed to be their leader, their protector, and their provider. Y'all are in a catch-22 that before content like this was readily available for men to look at, no one even batted an eye at. But for now and into the future, especially when my happiness is on the line, everything is up for critique. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need a fibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just